Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. Imagine that. Imagine being an innocent man and you get all aggressive when the police just want to ask you a simple question. This is what happened to this young man right here.
No, bro, I left. I pulled off, bro. I pulled off.
Okay.
I got scared because there was shots. I pulled off. I came back.
So when you came out of here, you didn't see anybody go in?
No, I didn't. But listen, she was already at home when I got here.
I know, but you said you left because she didn't want to.
Yeah, but she didn't let me in the door. I don't know if somebody was in there or not.
Okay, all right.
She didn't let me in the house, sir.
Gotcha.
Believe it or not, most time they say when an individual, when they get so aggressive like that, they have something to hide. Imagine that. Imagine having something to hide. So they said this young man right here, he did something he wasn't supposed to do to a young lady. And the police just wanted to ask him some questions. He got belligerent. He started acting like a wild animal. They had to tell him, calm down, relax. Have a seat. You would think an innocent man would say, you know what? Let's try to get to the bottom of this. Let's try to figure it out. If you don't believe me, for example, D-Thing, look how he handled his situation compared to this young man right here. That's crazy. New York Joe rapper D-Thing, they caught him. They caught him down in Florida. What was he doing down in Florida? Make it even worse. Here's what's going on right here.
You're charged with having committed the offense of possession of a firearm or weapon with ammunition by a convicted felon, which is a second-degree felony. I've appointed the public defender's office to represent you, and I'm going to be taking a look at the arrest affidavit to determine your bond status. How long have you been in Dade County?
Since yesterday, like a day.
Imagine that. They got him down there in Dade County. Imagine that. Make it even worse, he has a public defendant. They say he's poor. Unbelievable if you think about it. Like I was saying, D-Thing, he's nice and cool and collective. Unlike this young man right here. Don't forget. You know, sometimes the police is just there to ask you questions, figure out what's going on. This is why I know this young man might have been guilty. This one I thought I don't know if he's guilty for certain, but I have a rough idea after I saw this right here. Maybe he's not.
I heard 8 shots from in there. I heard bang.
Come on, cooperate with us.
I am cooperating, bro.
I know your hands up, breathe. But
yeah,
the whole neighborhood ain't gonna know.
Yes, I know the whole neighborhood ain't gonna know my business, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm trying to tell because everybody trying to look at me like I did that.
No, I told you straight up. You're not arrested. You're detained right now, right?
Okay, and I understand that.
We get called here. Someone shot, right?
Yes, and I called you all.
Hold on. Breathe, buddy. You keep yelling over me because I'm on your side, all right? I told you straight up, you're not arrested, you're detained. I just obviously got to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
You're in the apartment, she's shot.
So that's what's going on with this young man right here. They said his girlfriend, unfortunately, you know, she was shot. Terrible thing. Police just want to ask him some simple, regular questions. He's getting out of control. So it's fair to say, or it's fair to assume at least, you know what? Maybe he had something to do with it. I don't know for certain. I'm just saying, maybe he did, though.
She didn't let me in the door, bro. She didn't let me in the door. I literally, listen, when she told me to leave, I left. I literally got by my car door and I heard some shots coming from her apartment, bro.
Unfortunately, so sad. But unfortunately, I was right. This young man right here, he was charged. He was accused of unaliving a young lady he's known since the 3rd grade. Imagine that. Don't forget, I told you prison, it kind of meant for people like this right here. It's a terrible thing. It really is. But his whole demeanor was a clear indication of a guilty person. They say it's very easy to tell someone is guilty. All you have to do is watch how they act. That's it. I mean, at least in his case, it was very obvious. But they got him. He's never coming out again. They say he's where he's supposed to be at. Imagine that. Imagine being where he's supposed to be at. But it's a terrible thing. This young lady, she never made it. I mean, One of those things. So sad. So let's get back to D thing. You know, New York's old. I think Brooklyn's old, actually. Imagine that. Is he from Brooklyn? Or is he from the Bronx? I don't know. They're both South. Either way, they got him down Dade County. They said he was riding around with a illegal firearm. Imagine that. These individuals, for whatever reason, I mean, I guess they are who they are wherever they go. I guess if you're a criminal wherever you go. Imagine, I never thought about that till right now. So basically, he was just living his normal criminal life. I thought he was supposed to be a rapper. Imagine that. This individual's been going in and out of jail a few times for the past couple of years. I haven't heard any hit songs. The only thing I heard is him going in and out of jail. You know, I guess he didn't learn from K-Flock at all. I had a rough idea that not much people was going to learn from K-Flock at all. Whatever happened to Chef G? Imagine that. These rappers, they want to be gangster. They want to be Al Capone. Imagine that. The real Tony Montana. I don't know. So they got D-Thing though. $15,000 a bill. Will he get out? Most likely. Will he go back in again? Most likely. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm saying if he did it once and he did it twice, he could do it 3 or 4 more times. But hopefully he'll learn from his mistakes. You see that Florida is different from New York. You know what? Maybe it's for the best. Maybe if you was in New York, you have to get an automatic 2 years. Imagine that. Is it an automatic 2 years in New York? I don't know. That's what I heard, though. I don't know. These individuals, they love to play around with firearms for whatever reason. They love to get themselves in trouble. Imagine love to get yourself in trouble. Because that's what's going on with these individuals right here. You have one young man decided to play some firearms, make up a story about he heard, 8, whatever, you know what he said, making things up. You have D-Thing, instead of rapping and being in the booth, he's driving around Florida, Dade County, with firearms. So that's what's going on. Also, if you get a chance, go check out my other videos. Also, if you get a chance, support the channel. Why not? Imagine that. Imagine not supporting the channel. But either way, they got Keyshawn. He said Keyshawn had a seat. Keyshawn said, no, I'm staying. No. It's crazy if you think about it, though.